The last few hours, unfortunately, have been like the last few days, meaning 100 of them. I was right here 100 days ago talking about this budget. At that moment, Republicans said it was far too much, and still, Democrats say they need all that money just to run the government. It costs more nowadays, and these are things that everyday Pennsylvanians still need. They are far apart on this. Our Democratic insiders said this is a sad day for Pennsylvania because they are no closer to a budget now than maybe they were 100 days ago. We just heard from the governor. He's still saying that the Senate for the Republicans needs to get their house in order before anything can happen. He's been saying that for a long time as well. Let's get more into this, what actually did happen today. The House did pass a budget, but is it one that is going to be, something that really the Republicans can sink their teeth into and say it's okay? That is doubtful. It did pass. It was 105 to 98. Just a couple Republicans on board with that, but it's still around the $50 billion mark, and that is a non-starter for most Republicans. The other thing they talked about is giving companies, giving the counties, giving the school districts free money in terms of no interest. So it's money for now that's paid back, but without an interest. So that actually happened today as well. Let's get into what was actually passed in that House budget bill. Some of the details that we want to get into. They say that the money is needed now. They say these are some key areas. We're talking about millions more when it comes to basic education, special education, school facilities, and they want increased education funding to go along with that. But really, they just said things cost more nowadays, so we need that big number. And once again, that is a non-starter when it comes to the Republican side. Let's talk right now to Andrew Klein. He's been covering the residual effects of all of this. What are the consequences when it's been 100 days and you still don't have a budget when you're a county? So Andrew Klein, let's get into some of the real life consequences when you're talking about a county trying to deal with all of this.
Hey, Joel D. Yeah, so the budget doesn't just impact, the county or the government. It impacts you at home watching this newscast. Yes, this impacts you, so it's important to pay attention and know what's going on. And I spoke with multiple county commissioners earlier today. Dauphin County's commissioner, one of them, Justin Douglas, told me the county right now is not taking out loans, but there are a number of services the county is not being reimbursed for. The main one he told me is the Human Services Department. So normally, services would be paid back by the state, but with the budget right now not in place, that is not happening. Now, he did share that he is confident that lawmakers would have a deal soon, but he also told me that he's been in contact with the county's budget department, and Dauphin County is losing thousands.
We're at about $300,000 of lost revenue from interest, just meaning that we're borrowing from our savings, which is an account that makes interest, and because we're paying that out, we don't have that money there to make interest.
And I also spoke with a Cumberland County Commissioner, Kelly Niederer, earlier today. She also told me their county is not taking out loans, but she's worried about the impasse continuing past December. That's when the county could face some major issues with their funding. Right now, she says, though, the biggest risk is towards the county's mental health services.
Our mental health funding has been a challenge for all counties. And in June, we reduced our budget by $1.2 million and shortened those contracts to 6 months. So those services and those vendors specifically, I believe, are being hit very, very hard.
When I spoke with each of them, both Niederer and Douglas stressed the long-term importance of getting this budget set, because right now with the budget not set, there could be major hoops to jump through for lawmakers in the near future. Live in Dauphin County, Andrew Klein, CBS 21 News.